easyPunch is the first commercially available system integrating sample card punching and liquid handling into one automated workflow. It addresses the need for seamless integration of sample card punching with extraction, minimizing human errors and enabling high throughput. easyPunch offers the flexibility to tailor the system exactly to your workflow. LIMS compatibility and full traceability of the sample make sure that data can be linked confidently to each sample. The system supports automated loading of multiple resources required on the deck, such as magazines holding the sample cards, plates, tips, and reagents. An interactive dialog confirms that each resource is loaded to the right position. The target plate is transported from its position on the deck to the punching station by a special gripper on the robotic arm. It is then placed on a plate slide moved by magnetic connections. A card is picked up from the magazines and moved to the table for imaging. The image is automatically analyzed for certain parameters, such as barcode and sample location and shape. The punch position will then be determined according to the predefined imaging parameters. The card is inserted into the punch head and the determined position is punched into the target well of the receiving plate. An ejection pin makes sure that the punch discs eject properly from the punch itself. Different standard punch sizes of 1.2 mm, 2 mm, 3 mm, and 6 mm are available. To avoid contamination, cleaning punches can be made either from the same or from separate cards. A vacuum system is integrated to remove dust from the punching action in order to prevent cross-contamination. An ionizing system removes statics from the microwell plate to ensure accurate dispensing of the punch discs into the wells. Extraction reagent can be added to all positions required. The different troughs allow for a variety of extraction solutions that can be used for individual samples within the same method, making the easyPunch a flexible tool for method development. The software is flexible enough to allow modifications in your assay, for example, different volumes of reagent. If necessary, even the whole workflow in the software can be tailored to your needs. Individual parameter settings can be used for different card and sample types. For example, plasma spots on blue indicating cards can be detected using different imaging parameters. This allows complete freedom in the choice of your sample. For each run, work lists generated by an LIMS system can be loaded to specifically position the samples on the plate. Easy transfer of the trace data by an export file customized for your LIMS makes sure that you have all the data about the process samples stored centrally. One of the most important sources of errors is mixing up of samples. During loading, all barcodes of magazines and plates are read and traced. In addition, easyPunch traces every card and every sample punched out of this card. Before punching, the barcode of the card is decoded and a picture of the card is stored in a local database and can be re-evaluated if required. It can be exported to an LIMS system. After each punch, the position of the punch disc in the target well is confirmed. This makes sure that the right punch is in the designated well. easyPunch is the first commercially available system integrating sample card punching and extraction into one automated workflow.